Shalom,
Absolutely, brother.
family. This is White Raptor News Ministries, and I'm here with Brother Shawn, breaking free from narcissism. We're getting ready to roll with some live, and he's going to read a little bit for us, and we're going to talk about some scriptures in the Black Laws book that he's going to be sharing, which is information that is, vital to people's understanding of this slave system that we live in. So with that said, let's roll right into this, man. Much love, Brother Shawn. How you doing?
Good, my brother. I'm doing well, man. Hanging in there day by day.
Right on, man. So I just wanted to do that quick little intro with
Sure.
everybody there.
Yeah, bro. You know me. I'm laid back. People, I laugh because I know all people think I'm mean and nasty now because I speak with strength and authority, but I don't give two fucks. I really don't care. I'm not here to coddle your fucking little emotional, egotistical, arrogant feelings. I just come with truth.
No, we don't do
And
that. Somehow that
yeah,
slices people up, man. Somehow, I don't know
yeah.
what it is about people. They don't like to hear the truth. You know,
Mm-mm.
Eminem sang a song, Best. I can't remember what the name of the song is or the movie that he did, 8 Mile High or something. This
It was
movie
Eight
that,
Mile. Yeah, it was 8 Mile or something. I know
and at
that.
the very end of the movie, he starts singing about his own life. Man, he's worried about getting beat at this rap contest that's going on, and he
Uh-huh.
slays himself at the rap contest. Well, this is what you got to do before the Spirit of God, man. You got to slay yourself before Him, man. You got to lay it all out there, and you got to profess your
Mm-hmm.
sins before the Creator. And this is what I've done in my life. I mean, in many of my videos that I've done before they closed my channel, is I've told people what a rotten lifestyle that I had lived and everything carnally. I mean, I've
Yes.
really got very graphic and forward in my material, and I don't tell the people these things because I'm looking for any kind of recognition. I share these kind of things, these failures of mine in my life, so that people can recognize how to repent properly, and that's the only reason
Yeah.
why I do it.
Very well said, man. And then telling people uh, how it turns out when you do commit those acts and so forth. Uh, that it's a lifestyle that takes you down a downward spiral of confusion, wickedness, and stuff like that. Yeah. Anytime I've been off the path of God's path, man, it's we think it's going well, and then kaboom, boom.
No, it does. Yeah, yeah. Woo, man.
And that happens to those who repent, people, not you frauds that think you don't have to say I'm sorry for anything and just walk through life. That's why there's been no consequences laid upon you, because you haven't repented for your shit. So God's just letting you walk in them until Judgment Day, and then you're going to get lambasted before you go to hell, because you're like, oh, now you want to repent. Oh, now you do. Now, well, I
Yeah.
bet you do.
Oh, yeah. Too late. Sorry. Yeah, man.
No, you're good.
And then that you're gonna be left there. This is why it's so vital for the repentance to come now, today, while you're living and breathing. All right, and Christians, the devil wants you to believe that you got to walk this perfectly straight line, that you have, if you can't walk by God's laws, why should you even try? I mean, if you can't be perfect walking in the Lord's laws and commandments,
Mm-hmm.
so, and then they have this, well, if you can't beat them, join them attitude. No, that's freaking bullshit, man. The Spirit of God never says anywhere in the Bible, show me one place in the Bible where it says, the Lord says, thou must walk a perfect line or will be
Right.
destroyed. It's not there, man. It
Exactly.
only requires us to repent to the Spirit of God and do the best we can to turn from our sins, man. If you
Yes.
got it's best if you get off of them, but if you got a genuine heart, when you make this call for the Most High, if you have a
Mm-hmm.
genuine heart and He puts that Spirit on you, then yeah, man, you're gonna know something's changed in you, because When the spirit hit me, eyes face down, man. I couldn't leave that spot for I don't know how long, man. I couldn't even think.
Yeah.
I couldn't even think. All I thought was like just blankness, man, with my mind like spirit. I just was afraid to think of anything, man, because of what I was going through. It was just incredible, though.
It is, yeah, and like that's why I laugh at all these fake churches, these hypersensitive, charismatic, what's the other, prosperity driven, where you see them, these homos that are acting like men of God are up there and they're laying their hands on people and people are going, oh, I feel the spirit in me.
Yeah, man. Oh.
You're like, oh, you nutty motherfuckers. And people just eat that up, man. Eat it up. That Kundalini spirit that's on you that is a wicked-ass spirit of deception and lies. And they're just, oh, I got the spirit in me and shit. And it's like, unreal. You don't have to have a feeling come over you per se, like something like, oh, yeah, I know. What you feel is, you feel regret for your actions, and
I'd say you're more lethargic. Like, you're in a state of shock because of what you've just been presented before you, man. You're like, all of a sudden, when you see all your shame, and it smacks you in your head like a swivel ball, and you've done about 500, 360 spins, and then you start spinning the other way, man. It's just...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Yeah, man, you're... Because... Like, I laugh about these people posting on Facebook and shit, like, don't have any regrets, any of this kind of shit. What fucking narcissistic fucking squirrel are you? I mean, are you so dumb that you can't fucking think for yourself at all? No regrets.
Right. That's my mom, man. My mom will tell you straight out, man, I have no regrets. I hate it when I hear people say that stupid ass shit. They have no regrets.
Idiots. Idiots shouldn't be opening their mouth to save their life. Because they're telling people bullshit, but they think they're so intelligent, and all they've heard that is from somebody else, and then they regurgitate it, man. This went down was in 1970, but it actually started. Analysis of 5 samples of 500 decrees of divorce drawn from Los Angeles and San Francisco counties in 1968 and 72, and from Los Angeles in 77. Okay, so it went into effect, it says, in 1970. I've always heard it was, but it was started in 69. And I laughed at this. So, yeah, was adopted in 1969. They can't even ever tell you just the fucking honest truth of anything. 70, 69, it was 1969. After years of legislative debate, and this is what I was talking about before you came on, how they use word wizardry. It was hailed by many, Look at that word hell, and they use it as something good. They're trying to rewrite the word hell, and now spin it and mean it was like praised by so many. Hail just means praised. You're fucking whack jobs, man.
Hail Marys.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hail Mary. Yep, she's right from the depths of gates of hell.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's
It was hailed by many as a milestone and I laughed at this, in the modernization of laws. Yeah, like I laughed about in my first days. Yeah, we're smarter. We're modern now. We know more than God. We know more than God's laws. So we're going to start implementing a shit ton of our own because we're modern. We're modern. Yeah. Laws.
Yeah, they're modern. We're beasts.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Because we want to obey God. I know. But weird. It's weird. Oh, yeah. Relating to marriage and divorce. The Family Law Act was the first in the United States to abolish, although marked by internal philosophical differences, The reform movement raised little organized opposition. Okay, sure it did. Yeah, there were a lot of people not that were just all gung-ho about this. Fucking liars, man. They lie their ass off. What they do is they suppress and hide those that are speaking out against it because they control the airwaves. So they show you all the bullshit and lies in a fabric of people going, yeah, this needs to be done. But they're not showing.
Or even opposition type pushes. You know, we've talked about this as well, man, where you have one party who has the money and he's paying for both sides of the argument. These protests that take place in the streets are bullshit, man.
Yeah, they are. Controlled opposition. The Family Law Act was the first in the United States to abolish the concept of fault in divorce proceedings. So it abolished the concept of fault.
The concept.
Right. Concept. Yeah, it's just a concept of fault. You know, spreading your legs and taking sausage from another guy outside the marriage is just a concept of fault. It's not really fault, but it's just the concept of fault. I mean, people, you don't even know what you read. God, you're so dumb. People are dumb. It drives me insane. Thousands of people could read this, and nobody will take time and actually think about what they're fucking reading. And then I help you, and I'm marked as a mean guy. The concept of fault, you spread your legs and take sausage from another dude and lie about it, you have fault. There's fault.
Sorry, well, absolutely. Or multiple dudes. There's fault.
Yeah. Each one. Oh,
right.
How many notches in my belt can I get while I'm married? Fucking slut.
Yeah, it's like every time when you're beating up on your wife, man, it's like smacking me upside the head too, because I'm as guilty as all that shit, man. I was a dirty little hoe. Danica, I was a dirty little hoe, but at least I repent to the Most High, man. I don't repent to no fucking man in a pamper that died on a fucking cross. That's for damn sure, man.
No shit. Yeah,
my chances of getting out of that fire are fucking much better than yours, man. That's a fucking fact.
Fact. Because I don't know what. I haven't seen this white hippie ever in a pamper walking around saving people. I just haven't seen it, darn it. I mean, gosh darn it. He's just doing it, but he's hiding. You're hidden with Christ, so you go. The replacing previous fault-linked grounds like adultery, extreme cruelty, willful desertion, willful neglect, habitual intemperance, psychoism, schizophrenia, and conviction of felony with one neutral substitute, irreconcilable differences leading to the irremediable breakdown of the marriage. Wow. I mean, fucking ignorance, man. Irremediable breakdown of the marriage. Huh. Yeah.
That's the law for you.
Yeah, there's your wisdom from Jeebus. Because the government rests on his shoulders. So there's your ignorance, people. You fucking arrogant, prideful assholes.
Why have you ever asked that question? You know, why, if Jesus, we've all been trained all of our life from the minute we step into school that state and religion are separate. So we have plenty of parables that are inside of the Bible. Isaiah 9:6, as you just mentioned, tells us. I mean, if the governments are what are resting on Jesus Christ's shoulders, and if you're watching this and you go to your toolbar and you go to 9 terrifying words from the most government, it's going to come up, it's going to bring Ronald Reagan up. And Ronald Reagan is going to tell you himself, he's always thought that the 9 most terrifying words that you could hear from your government were from the government and we're here to help. So if Reagan is telling you that those are the 9 most terrifying words in the world that you could hear from your government is we're here to help, and then the governments all rest on Jesus Christ's shoulders, isn't that like
Mm-hmm.
kind of a red flag for people, man?
You would think.
Doesn't that mesh religion and state as a unity? And check it out, man. Can you do screen share on your computer now?
Not from my phone.
Okay.
They've still got me muted, playing mute games on my laptop.
All right. Well, it's not important. We can catch it another time. But all I was going to say is if the audience goes to their toolbar and you type in images of the Pope and you pull that up, then it's going to show you the different variations of popes that have been in place. And Jesus, the Pope, and Jesus, when he's praying, he's always, my Father and I are one. When Jesus says that the Father and I are one, he's directly talking about the Pope. Another question I want to ask the people. What if, when Jesus says, the Father and I are one, and this is how you pray, our Father in heaven, where did Jesus disappear to from that age of 12 to 30? I mean, here we're talking about God. God just disappeared as a childhood for, off the grid for 18 years, man. We get this little freaking baby Jesus Christ going on. We get a little baby from the time Jesus is born to 12 years old, and then he just up and disappears for 18 years, and then miraculously, here's Jesus back again. Does that that's kind of wishy-washy to me.
Yeah. Hey, I like this picture of the Pope. Look at this one. This one's great. What the fuck is this, man? That one right there.
Yeah,
What is he, man? Is he a flower?
Hey.
You fucking faggots.
That's the one.
Oh, shit.
I did a video of that and showed that exact same picture the other day. And I also showed another picture of Gavin Newsom, and I called Gavin Newsom the governor. I called both him and Pope Francis fudge packers and stuff. And it was that day that it was that day when I think about it that I couldn't urinate the very next day, man. It started shutting down, man.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I said, what are you gonna? I said to Gavin Newsom, I said, what are you gonna do? Send your cronies out to my house? Go ahead, But no, they just zap my ass like a fucking bug zapper. And I'm laughing at their asses. Guess what? I'm not. I said in a video that I made for my daughter, I'm not going to the hospital no matter what happens, man. I don't think that I'll ever go into a hospital again. I only used to go to the hospital when I was younger, man, because half the time I wanted to get high.
Yeah, dude, absolutely, man. Pharmakia, them fake fuckers, dude. All acting like they're little gods and shit in there. Oh, we can help you. We'll take care of you. Yeah, dude, that's hilarious. Called them fudge backers because they are, and it wounds them, bro. They already were.
Why though? They are. I don't get it. Why? Because the truth is if you're out in the public with people, man, and what you do in public, if you can't do it in public, then you shouldn't fucking be doing it behind closed doors either.
Right.
It's that simple, man. That's walking upright and straight with God, man. Not bringing home multiple people to your bedroom, even if you and your wife like to do the trading out and have the orgies or the sleeping around, or you get a woman this week, you get a woman, I get a man, or vice versa, I get a man, you get a woman, whatever, man. It's all vile.
Yeah, here we go. Watch this. I'm gonna bring a couple more up. If that ain't a fucking demon, motherfuck.
That's it. I know it. Yeah. I've showed that picture too, brother. Damn straight.
Yeah, that's a demon. That's a fucking demon, people. Look at that sicko, psycho son of a bitch.
That's a backstabbing, heel
God.
nipping, fudge pucking, fecal mattle piece of shit. Look at that shit.
Oh yeah, those look like two holy men there.
Yes, they do.
God, that fuck.
I've always said, man, Francis was a freaking
All of them
female's
are
name, man. They're
All
of course,
them are weirdos.
of course they are. Weird? No, weird. No, much weird, bro. Ain't the word for them. Those are.
No, oh yeah, no, it's way past that shit.
Yeah.
And as you brought up that, okay, you know, they were cutting your words up when you went to say when you were saying Black's Law Dictionary earlier.
Yeah.
They were cutting your words up. They've been cutting you up some. So, and I told you this. I sent this. I took a screenshot of this and put it on Facebook, because people don't know definitions and they're scared of them because they know when they actually learn the real truth that it shows them to be ignorant. So they're going to choose to deny reality, and they'd rather walk in ignorance than to actually be taught something because it's a narcissistic society. Establish. Here's the definition of establish in the Black's Law Dictionary. I like how this says at the bottom. The first one says to settle, make, or fix firmly, to enact permanently. And in quotations, one object of the Constitution was to establish justice. Wrong, but anyways, number 4. The fourth definition of establish, to make in parentheses or in I don't know that whatever it is.
Quotation marks.
Yeah. No, they're not quotations. It's the long.
Parentheses. Yeah, parentheses.
Yeah, parentheses. To make a church or religion an official, governmentally sponsored institution.
Are you hearing that? That's. I mean, holy shit, dude. That's Minecraft nuts right there, man.
Yeah, to make a church or religion an official, governmentally sponsored institution.
Institution?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Good one.
You know what? The word institution all of a sudden doesn't sound so, flamboyant. In fact, it sounds like, when I hear the word institution, I think of mental cases inside of mental farms.
Yeah, isn't it funny how they call it an institution when they put you in a whack job building that they call a cut stone building? They call it an institution. Oh, they were mentally insane. They had to go to an institution. Oh, a governmentally sponsored institution.
Is that is there a connection there? Yeah.
The definition of institution, I just typed it in on my computer. I haven't looked it up in Black's Law yet, but a society or organization founded for a religious, educational, social, or similar purpose. Wow, I didn't know there could be so many different variances of the word institution. So it can be educational or religious or social or similar. Similar. An established law
is
or custom.
Is a corporation in one of the words there in institution?
Ooh, let's see. Yes, it sure is. Under similar, corporation. Bingo, brother. League, union, body.
Dude, you're stepping into biblical shit right there, man. Body. Isn't that like the body of Christ? Isn't there a body that was created?
Now. Hey, hold on. They cut you up. I want you to start over real quick because they cut you up real bad on that. So we must have hit when you hit a nerve with the narcissists, you know when you get them, cut them deep, because then they really start cutting up the feed. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, you just had mentioned the word body right there, and I'd cut you off, and I said that, whoa, hold on. Isn't Christ the body? And what's he the body of? He's the body of the United Nations. He's the body of Satan, is what he is. That's what the body is. And that's proven again right back at Isaiah 9:6.
Booyah! Booyah! Oh, yeah, similar. Organization. We got to organize these people mentally.
Yes.
To believe what we tell them. We got to organize their brain, compartmentalize their brain to fucking be robots and believe ignorance.
Dumb us down.
Establishment.
Right.
Foundation. Mm-hmm.
Oh, more biblical terms. Something that they don't have. Yeah. Well, none of their shit's founded like the earth now, is it?
Yep. And look at this, brother. When I was in Acts, man, I'll tell you. Okay. At the beginning of this, I was reading this and laughing my balls off. Acts. And this is in the mega themes of the NIV right here. See the mega themes where they talk about it and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
I get excited when I see somebody pull up a big old thick Bible like that, all colored in with their notes and keynotes.
Yeah, this is called studying, Christians. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't read a Bible. We don't read the Bible. We study it.
No.
We study it.
We study it. And the funny thing is that is one of the most overused statements of a Christian's ignorant mouth that you'll ever hear. Study to show thyself approved. What do you mean by going to church for 50 minutes and sitting in a pew and singing 20 minutes of worship me songs? Worship me, Jeebus. Worship me, pity party, I'm a victim, party me, pity party me. And then you have 20 minutes of babble from the fucking Edomite pastor who's laughing his ass off, feeding you a bunch of bullshit while you sit there and go, yeah.
Well, what's really sad is a lot of them believe the shit that they're teaching you, and they absolutely don't know. How sad for those. But it's those ones that do know, man. They absolutely know that they're straight freaking demons and devils, man. They are laughing at you. Joe Osteen, man, holding. Whoo, don't let me close my eyes as I talk to you with my Bible in my hand. I'll never read you a scripture. I'll never read you a scripture. Be the best you today. Raise your hand to the Lord. Give him some spirit fingers.
I love it, brother. I missed you, brother. If you can't laugh at this ignorance, what the fuck? Ignorance. I like how they said this in Acts right here, in the mega theme. And isn't it funny how it says church beginnings explanation? Here's an explanation. Explanation. Acts is the history of how Christianity was founded and organized and solved its problems. So the Creator created the earth many years before the book of Acts was written, but now...
Really?
But now Acts is the history of how Christianity was founded and organized. Oh, so now Christianity is God's religion.
Oh, okay. Bullshit. You know, and that's what a good point to make right there is that there's the Gentile got to understand that sadly for most of the people in this country, you don't even know what a freaking Gentile is, and that alone should burn you in your ass to not know something so Basic is a high school word. Okay? The Gentile are something that were created a long time before God's chosen children. You know, they've been here in their sins. There was a war in heaven, I keep telling people, and they were thrown down here in their sins. All right? And they were thrown down, so many of these people that were thrown down, these souls that were thrown down here that fell from God. Satan was the one that conned us into this realm, man. Don't you people understand that? We've fallen away from the Spirit. The only way to return home, to get above that firmament, is to turn it over to the Spirit of God. Repent, man, and love Him, man. Tell Him you're sorry.
Yes. Yes. I love that, brother. This is funny. That's why I'm laughing about it. You know, I'm making a mockery of it. The community of believers began by faith, not by facts, not by commandments, not by laws of God, but by faith in the risen Christos.
Christos.
I said that. It's Christ.
Well, no, that's what they called it. Christos. They called it chrism. They called it Christ. Latin, Greek, and English. That's how it breaks down.
Yeah. Yep. And then here it says the importance of it. In the risen Christ and in the power of the Holy Spirit, Holy, holy, fake as fuck.
What sound does a Y sometimes make? What sound, when we're in school and we're going through school, what sound does the Y make? It's an E, isn't it?
Yes.
That's the sound of, holy. So the Y is really an E, and the whole story of the Bible's got a whole E in it.
Yep, it sure does. A big one. A big one. Here's the importance, it says, of this bullshit right here. Because I want to ask you, Christians, why did Christianity have to be founded and organized around the time of the book of Acts? Why
organized? An organized religion, huh?
Can you look? Are you on your laptop or
phone? Yeah. What do you want to know?
What definition of organized?
Okay.
Because I like to read this stuff instead of just telling people. I want you to.
Well, the definition for organization is an arrangement. An arranging.
Oh, an arrangement.
How about a grouping?
An arrangement.
An institution. A management system. Something that is an alignment. Assembly. Configurations.
Assembly.
Yes. Confirmation.
An assembly line.
Yes.
An assembly line of robots.
Yes. That's us, man.
The action process.
A pattern.
The action process or result of arranging or being arranged. Arrangement. That's the definition.
Being arranged.
Plans or preparations for a future event. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all, they fucking blinded up. The devil is good. I was telling Brother John in our talk right before we went live here, I said, man, I'm humble. I know the devil is very crafty. He's the most subtle and crafty of the fucking beasts of the field. He's crafty.
And who are the beasts of the field?
I don't know. Yeah, Gentiles, all the nations.
The United Nations.
The nations.
Yeah.
The United Nations.
Yeah. Americans and Germans, Italians, Greeks, Chinese, Japanese.
Anybody without the Spirit of God on them.
Right. Which is probably about 8,900,900,000 of you.
Yeah, with the Spirit of the Lord Almighty, maker of heaven and earth. I love that, brother. I do want to get away from calling him God too, because I love the video you just put out about Elohim, God Elohim, the Lord maker of heaven and earth, is his name, and he gives his glory to no other. Okay, so it's very as we get further and further in our studies, you learn more and more. More revelation is given to us by the Lord Almighty, Maker of heaven and earth. It's
All
not,
praise
like
and
I
glory.
said, all for His glory. I just laugh at all these fake asses that attend these cut stone buildings when God said don't use any iron tools on a temple, because it's not supposed to be about the building. It's not supposed to be about anything else but serving and worshiping Him.
Yeah,
how beautiful.
And that comes from here.
It looks. Huh?
That comes from here. This is the temple here. This is why the Lord says not to stand on the corner and scream out to the people and be seen, so that they, you're all your heresies. What is that? 722? Which one is it? Not to stand on the corners, man. Let's see which one that is.
Oh, yeah, to be seen by others.
Right. You're not to stand on the corners to be seen by others.
Only in America where we push prostitution.
I was way off, man. That's Matthew 6:5. I said 7:22. I don't know why I said that.
It's all good. You know, you write it. Man, we know.
Matthew 6:5.
We don't have every verse. We don't have every verse memorized with the exact numerology. You got to understand, people, that these were scrolls written, and the prophets weren't numbering, going 722, 723, 724.
Yeah, they were all added later. They were all added later, man.
By the Gentiles, the numbers, chapters and numbers were.
Yes, they were.
Gentile, because
they're coded.
They're big in numerology.
Yes, they're coded numbers. The Bible is a coded. Okay, so Matthew 6:5, since we did bring it up, and when you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and on the street corners to be seen by men. Truly, I tell you, they already have their full reward. The full reward that they've received is their donations and that money and everything that they're sucking from your pocketbook, man. If all the people that went to church, instead of giving the church away their money, went out and found somebody to feed that day or something, man, there wouldn't be anybody starving in America. But they give away that money to the freaking church, and then nobody really does anything at all, man. That's what I like to do. I like to go out and I like to feed somebody on the street that I know that's going to get the money, that I'm giving my donation to somebody that's going to help somebody, whether it be for 1 hour or even rent them a freaking hotel room for the freaking night, man. Yeah.
And I love this, bro, how we're lighting this up, because you know how you're saying that, Matthew, and that ties in with Jeremiah, where he talks about do not pray like the heathens pray. And do not worship how the heathens worship, cutting down a tree and decking it with silver and gold and tinsel and shit. In the keynotes under 6:10 of Jeremiah, to whom can I speak and give warning? Who will listen to me? Their ears are closed, so they cannot hear. The word of the Lord is offensive to them. They find no pleasure in it. But I am full of the wrath of the Lord, and I cannot hold it in. Here it is. Our responsibility is to present God's words, the words of the Lord Almighty. Their responsibility is to accept it. We must not let what people want to hear determine what we say. That's why I laugh at all these pansies. I don't say it because you want to hear it, bitches. I say it because God commands me to do it. Just because it cuts you and you think I'm mean, go fucking play a game of hide and fuck yourself. I really don't care, because you're an egotistical, narcissistic piece of shit squirrel. You're nuts. And I did that enough in my life to appease and be a people pleaser to all these nutbag sociopathic women. And I've learned my lessons. I don't allow you nutbags to play your mind trick, manipulation, deceitful games on me no more. Sorry, I'm not. You can call me whatever you want, but I'm not that simp white knight cut vagina that allows you to walk all over me, because I will be right through your bullshit, your lies. So no, every prophet of the Lord Almighty went in firm and didn't compromise. He didn't conform his words to fit your narratives.
No, he said to lift his voice like a trumpet when you're among a crowd like that, man, because if you're not lifting your voice up like a trumpet, man, they'll eat you up.
Yep. Yes. Straight up. Like I said, I walked into a church for years, Westside Family Church, mega church, led by Randy Full of Shit Frazee and all the other pastors that are there. And I went in there every Sun God Day, and I was lucky if I saw one person holding a Bible in their hand.
And that was you.
And we're talking, and we're, yeah, exactly. Besides me, I had a guy come up to me and say, "That's awesome." He literally came up to me and was like, "Man, I love it." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, and I was sitting with a buddy of mine attending a service, Shad, and we were sitting there, and the guy came up to me and he goes, "Man, I love it." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Man, you got the word in your hand here and stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, how else do you know what that guy up on that stage is telling you?
It's true.
How can you discredit him, prove him to be true if you're not holding God's words in your hand? I mean, what, you just go somewhere and just believe whatever is told to you?"
Yeah, well, that's why none of these, that's why we line them up and we beat them down, dude. A Christian cannot deal with the truth, man, because their entire life and foundation is based on lies.
Yep, it sure is.
I mean, once you learn that the earth is flat, the moon landings are fake, and Jesus Christ didn't die on the cross, you start thinking, well, what other things have they lied to me about?
The children gather wood. The fathers light the fire, and the women knead the dough and make cakes to offer to the Queen of Heaven. They pour out drink offerings to other gods to arouse my anger. But
to arouse what?
Though, my anger. Oh, but God's not an angry God. He just loves me unconditionally.
God ain't angry. You're being mean again. Find another parable to read. Don't read that one. Don't read that one.
But am I the one they are provoking, declares the Lord.
The who?
Are they not? The Lord.
Oh.
Are they not rather harming themselves to their own shame? Oh, don't, no shame. No regrets. No one.
Not me.
Because the Gentile white American woman says so. Yay. Hey, pull up the definition for...
What?
It's a Jeebus it's a Jeebus commercial. Fabio, flip the hair. Oh, Irish Spring. He comes up out of the water. I've just been baptized. Let me flip my hair around. I feel bad. But the dog floated down and dropped a turd right on my face. Yeah. Idiots.
Well, better the face than the eye, man. Because what president was it that they told us was blinded by a bird turd? Serious? That's serious.
Remember I told you my ex got shit on by a bird when we were on our way down to the Riverwalk in San Antonio. That was funny as shit. That was funny.
Yeah, even when you're married, man, and you're loving one another, you gotta laugh about that shit.
Yeah,
that was an answer. That was an answer for Demonica, though, man. Come on, two of you walking hand in hand, and then splat.
That was before we were married. That's when we were dating, man. And
oh, God was trying to tell you right there. She's a piece of shit.
This woman's no better than This woman's no better than bird shit.
No, she is shit.
Yeah, she is shit. Because think of the odds of that, getting shit on the head by a bird. That's tough. That's a sign. I wasn't real good at using my strength to decipher the red flags because, the world thinks you're mean if you do. So that's why I say, fuck ya, don't care. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, if a woman says she's crazy,
Therefore, this is what.
if a woman says she's crazy, insane, or mad, run the other way. You don't sit there and finish the dinner. You don't finish the dinner. Get the fuck out. Leave her the tab.
Yeah. No, hell, who cares about the tab? It's just money. Throw a couple Benjamins down on the table and scat.
Yeah, man.
Be gone. Here, the bill's covered. See ya. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says.
Hold on.
My anger
Hold on.
and my wrath my anger and my wrath.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
My anger and my wrath will be poured out on this place, on man and beast, on the trees of the field and on the crops of your land, and it will burn and not be quenched.
Well, what's the difference between man and beast?
Oh, children of God and Gentile.
No, that bitch that would take those $200 you laid down and say that he just scattered out the fucking door, man, and left me standing here. I ain't got any money to pay the bill. Stop that man. They tackle your ass out the door and she slides right out behind you.
I'm a victim.
I'll teach this motherfucker for throwing $200 down on the table, making me feel like a whore. Watch how I take his ass out.
Oh, shit. Motherfucker. Nutty people. Wow. Oh, yeah, this is what the Lord Almighty says, the God of Israel. Go ahead, add your burnt offerings to your other sacrifices and eat the meat yourselves. For when I brought your ancestors out of Egypt and spoke to them, I did not just give them commands about burnt offerings and sacrifices, but I gave them this command: obey me, and I will be your God, and you will be my people. Walk in obedience to all I command you, that it may go well with you. Walk in obedience?
Hold on. I'm confused. You said all I command you. Who is that? Is that the Father, the Son, or the Holy Spirit?
Oh my gosh, that's right. Hold on.
Oh, I command you. Damn it, man. That's confusing me. I. What the hell is...
See ya. Have a good one. You stumped me. Wow. The Spirit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, but they did not listen or pay attention. Instead, they followed the stubborn inclinations of their evil hearts. I love how all the women think hearts are just like golden. No, wisdom is here. Hearts is emotion and feelings. And yeah, is that wrong to have them? No, I mean, to love people and to love your kids and things of that nature, absolutely not. But it shouldn't override wisdom. Never. It shouldn't override logic, common sense, reason, wisdom, laws, commandments of God. Your emotion, then you're a prideful fuck. It don't really matter. You can pretend to be or not be. It really don't matter. You still are. You don't change truth with your feelings.
Right.
It's just that simple.
Just like it says right on the bottom of your screen there, feelings aren't facts.
Right, because they're not. Here's another good one, brother. As we go down the Black's Law, established, not this with an ed on the end of an adjective, having been brought about or into existence. And then I like how they have in the alligator, less than, greater than, less than things. Newly established courts. Why does there have to be newly established courts? Why wouldn't the courts always be the same based off of God's laws and commandments? People, we're smarter now.
Well, hold on. Let me stop you there for a second. You said new, right?
New.
I don't understand, because Malachi 3:6 says, I'm the Lord and I change not. So anything beyond that means change. And change and new means change under the sun, which means that it can't be. I mean, that's how I see it. I don't know how the rest of the world sees it. I guess the rest of the world sees it opposite as I see it.
Yeah. Huh. Huh. Yeah, they're fucking nuts. They make up the story as they go along, Brother John. It's a fable. It's a good one. It's a fable.
Yeah, and could change at any moment. My truth could change at any moment.
Yeah. No, I'm getting rid of that shame. I'm a narcissist. I am gonna push all shame off of me and give it to Jeebus. Man, I bet he's tired of carrying your shit, folks.
Well, that's why he's still in hell. Didn't he go to hell?
Yeah, he ministered there. He's a minister.
That's right. He was. Well, oh, that's not a joke. That's not funny. Don't say that. Jesus is in.
He had to go.
Is that what it means in Isaiah when it says that he was in prison? Prison is jail.
He had to bear all the sins of the world.
So that.
Oh, don't make fun of that effeminate skeleton. Don't make fun of him.
Yeah,
How did his hair not burn? How did his hair not burn down there?
Made from the fire.
Or is that a wig? Is he wearing a wig? I don't know.
A flame retardant wig. It's SOS pad.
Mr. Clean, baby. Number 5, this is the good one of established. Number 5, of a church or religion officially recognized and sponsored by who? Who do you think?
Me? Who do I think?
Yeah, who do you think officially recognizes and sponsors these churches and religions? Who do you think does it?
Corporation, the institution, the religion, the press con. 9-6.
What rests on the shoulders? Government.
Governments rest on the shoulders of Jesus.
Of a church or religion officially recognized and sponsored by the government.
All again fused together again. And that's what I was going to say earlier. If you go and you type in images of the United Nations, now it says right down below on the bottom there, the United Nations Ministries. Yeah.
Huh.
Why would that be?
Ministers.
I thought that.
Now they're ministers.
Yeah, I thought that United States I just said it. I thought the United Nations were all political leaders. Now all of a sudden it's a ministry.
Oh. Yeah, it's one big ministry, one big congregation.
Could that be the NWO?
The what?
The NWO, the New World Order, that crackhead George Bush was.
I thought the NWO was like a wrestling thing or something.
No. That's the PFO, man. You're talking about Flo on the television show. Progressive Insurance, man. You're talking about more of the corporation, don't you know?
Corporation. I'm going to look up religion because it says right here, established church. 1, it says see church. 2, it says see state religion. Under religion.
State?
Meaning under the definition.
State religion, It doesn't sound right to me. That alone sounds fused together. State religion.
Man, people, I can see why you don't want me reading from this book. I get it.
So the government is really religion. Hollywood religion.
To all my daughters, just like John made, I love you, and I do this to help you as well. I love you greatly, and this is my legacy. I leave you, not an abundance of wealth, of monetary gain, treasures, and things. What I do is I give all of me to God to help bring wisdom to you because I love you dearly.
Wow,
more than you could ever imagine.
That goes for you too, Double portion for you, my baby.
Yep. But these women are wicked, and they hate this shit when a man has wisdom. So they don't like it. Religion. Here we go. Oh, and here's the, under this it says, establishment of religion definition for this. And it's 16C too, go figure. A government's acts. Oh, Acts, the book of Acts? Hold on, Acts, government's acts, officially recognizing a church as a national institution supported by the government. Cliff notes, I guess, CF, period, disestablish. It has that there.
Wow.
CF, disestablish.
Disestablish.
Wow, people. The national institution supported by the government. Establishment of religion. So religion was established by the government.
Wow. Woo. Wow. People,
I need God's almighty protection. I need God's almighty protection on me.
You and I both now.
Yep, because we bring out shit that all you pansies are too scared to even fucking begin to study and find out about. The rabbit hole runs deep, folks. Deep. The deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're demons, huh? They're demons. That's all there is to it.
Yep. Oh, I found the definition for religion here. Let's see. Okay, I've got that marked. All right, good. A system, religion, it's a system of faith in worship, USU, period, involving belief in a supreme being, and USU, period, containing a moral or ethical code. Especially such a system recognized and practiced by a particular church, sect, or denomination. In construing the protections under the Establishment Clause in the Free Exercise Clause, courts have interpreted the term religion broadly on the broad path.
The broad path. The wide path. The big wide ass path.
To include a wide variety of theistic and non-theistic beliefs. Wow. Huh. And then, guess what's right underneath that? State religion. A religion promoted, taught, or enforced by a government's acts to the exclusion of other religions. Also termed state church, official religion, established church, established religion.
Well, then that there within itself just shot the whole freaking first commandment to hell. Yeah, and if people don't know what the first commandment is, that is freedom of speech, freedom of religion.
Oh, of the Constitution?
Yeah.
Of the Constitution.
Yeah. Freedom to gather. And freedom of press. Huh. So you should be able to walk to a press conference with the president, man, without any kind of press pass or anything, because you and I we're biblical press, man. We're warners. We're agents of the Bible. We serve the Spirit of God and share the Word of God.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, that's, boy, people. Religious exemption statute. See faith healing exemption.
Faith healing exemption. Oh my! And how, you laugh about that, but you wonder how much money they've collected by an exemption on something like that. Saved.
Oh, and it says, oh yeah, religious corporation. See definition of corporation.
Well, we know what the definition of a corporation is. It's a body. It's a body of dead people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. body of dead walking zombies. Bro, this is hardcore right here, people. Wisdom and knowledge that it's just mind-blowing stuff, man. I mean, we're telling you right here, government rests squarely on the shoulders of Jeebus.
Bejeebus. Bejeebus.
Yeah, Beetlejuice. Yep. And we're lighting it up with their own terminology in here under Black's Law Dictionary here. Guys, I mean, this is a shit show. It's a fucking shit show, is what it is. Religious clause, constitutional law. In the Bill of Rights, the provision stating that Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. U.S. Constitutional Amendment 1. Some writers use the plural form, religion clauses, to mean both the Establishment Clause and the Free Exercise Clause, thus emphasizing the asserted common purpose of the two provisions.
What about the above ground clause and the beneath the ground clause? And to the left clause and to the right clause? And how about Santa Claus?
Oh, yeah, Santa Claus. Yeah, I love Claus. Yeah.
How about the Santa Claus? The Santa Claus.
Is he gonna bring you water? Is he gonna bring you water on Christmas in the water and food shortage?
You've been naughty, you get coal. I think that's a truth bomb right there. They're telling you what you are. That whole coal show's telling you what you are. You're coal to be burned for the fire. The atomic number for carbon is coal.
Oh, yeah. What was that show you just said, though? I missed it. What was the show you said about they're telling you you're coal or what? What was it?
No, it was about coal. It was about anything with the Santa Claus talking about if you've been good or bad, you get coal in your stocking. That's a truth bomb within itself, man, the coal. We're made of carbon, and coal is carbon, and carbon is the atomic number is 6. It's a truth bomb telling you that you're coal and you're gonna burn in the fucking fire.
Absolutely, because isn't ashes made from burning coal?
Yeah, it sure is. Imagine that.
The rising of the phoenix.
That's the phoenix is the rising sun, right?
Ashes. Definition: the powdery residue left after the burning of a substance. The remains of something destroyed. Ruined. The remains of the human body after cremation or burning.
Yeah, folks. By the way, I don't think you want to get cremated. You know, that you don't understand that your body is your resting place, even at death, while your soul wanders around. If you haven't made it to the firmament of God, you're a little ghost.
Fine particles of lava thrown out by an erupting volcano. That's also ashes. Yeah. And in case you guys haven't noticed, I keep trying to wake you up. There's volcanoes popping off all over the place, and Yellowstone is she is getting busy. The magma is rolling underneath that sucker. There's earthquakes, hundreds of earthquakes popping off at Yellowstone.
You know, they closed that park down like 7-8 years ago, huh? The people aren't even allowed to go to Yellowstone anymore.
There were people, I remember, but there's people that said they've been out there and stuff.
Oh, I'm sure there has.
That Mary Greeley was showing videos on it. She's a controlled opposition agent because she pushes Christmas and Easter and all the gay holidays of the Gentiles, which God tells you not to partake in. But she is showing like the volcanoes and the earthquakes and stuff popping off, and she shows videos of the geyser with dense smoke coming out of the geysers, and that people, that means it's releasing pressure. Smoke coming out of there, it's releasing pressure. Yellowstone's going to pop up. And on one of her videos, it shows the circumference of how far it would reach. And it would even dump about 3 inches of ash all the way here in Kansas City.
From Yellowstone? Oh, well then, shit, man. I ain't going to live if that fucker goes off. If you're getting hit with ash, bro, I'm like only, I don't know, I'm not too far from Yellowstone. Modesto.
Well, I'll show you. I'm going to pull it up real quick and let me. Yes, there was quakes yesterday. Yellowstone M2.9 earthquake. That was one day ago.
Yellowstone from my location.
She had it here. I'm going to pull it. The creep zone M4.0 near Pinnacles, California. Yellowstone Old Faithful geyser eruption 8:43 a.m. 8/26/2022. They love to use numbers. As I tell them on there all the time. You guys speaking in code. I'm not stupid, but most people on there think you're nuts. So I just laugh at them and go, "Yeah, okay, idiots. You're fucking morons. You guys don't understand how secret societies work." Oh, those were a long time ago or something. Or what? You're an idiot. They love you idiots because you're the docile goats that they lead around like fucking puppets, man. No critical thinking.
I got another critical question to ask. How does a compass work on a spherical globe?
Good one. Good one, man. I want to find that circumference here where she shows where it would... is that it? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ash plume from Mount St. Helens. Do you remember that one when Mount St. Helens went kaboomy?
Yeah, they said that the guy who took those pictures 3 or 4 miles away was killed.
There's a good chance. I mean, fuck, dude. Ash down your throat?
Hell yeah.
Man, you a badass. If you suck and make it through all that, you're a bad dude, man. That means God's got his hand on you. She's a really good agent. She's a real good agent, bro. She's good. I mean, she's bringing out a lot of truths with, damn it, that's not the one that, but that shows the, let me do this here. Let's see, this one has the earthquakes increasing in size at Yellowstone, but that's like the plume of, let's see here. Here, let me do this, actually. It might be easier to do this. Pull my phone off of this tripod. Hold on, sorry.
No problem.
Take it off.
I'm just looking at the distance that we are myself from my computer right now, and
that was Mount St. Helens ash plume, and then Yellowstone caldera.
Oh, I'm 1,000 miles away from it, so you know. And you're in Kansas. You're even further.
I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right there.
You're about the same distance as I am. Then we'd both get.
Yeah. Shoot, dude, most of the United States will take it, man. Are you kidding me? Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's a lot of fallout from a volcano, man. That whoo.
It's because it's huge, man. Oh shit. Oops. Let me try to get my pod back in here. I'm gonna have to get ready to head in a minute because I got I'm not working hopefully, but I'm a floater, which means that in case somebody doesn't show up, I'm there to be backup, but I don't think I'll have to work, so I can just go up there and chill and
not a problem, brother, man. I'm kind of good and hungry, getting good and hungry right now anyways myself, man. But
dang it, I was hoping to be able to show that real quick. Dang it.
What are you wanting to show?
And I wanted to the circumference of the
the circumference of the fallout of the
I think it's
fallout from Yellowstone, circumference, some bullshit like that.
Yeah, how far the ash plume will go and stuff. I'm almost positive it's this one. Huh. Maybe not. I'll have to do it. I'll find it and do it for next time because people, it will travel out. And she's on her channel. Like I said, I'm always leery of turning people to channels because a lot of people can't walk in solid truth and they're easily deceived. But this is valuable info to know that the USGS, which tracks the Geological Society or whatever that tracks earthquakes, all that kind of stuff, a lot of the equipment is being purposely shut down so you can't see how many earthquakes are taking place, all kinds of stuff. They're not reporting stuff. They're not accurate with the level of magnitude.
Oh, they're reporting stuff. Bunch of fucking lies.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But there's also a lot of quakes that they're not even reporting, brother, that are taking place, like earthquakes and stuff. They're not even telling the public that it's going down. So, because they're all about lying and hiding and deception, bro. So we know that. Shit. I got my all my bed frame, everything put together. I got a big old blister from using the screwdriver.
You ain't got.
It says don't use the drill on it. So hey, that's my all-seeing eye.
Don't use the drill on it. Oh, what? They're afraid you're gonna split the wood, man. That simply means be careful when you're putting in the screws.
Yeah, it's cheap built shit. So, oh well. Beautiful, brother. We cut them up, man. We cut them up from the start here because they were already messing with your words and feed and stuff as soon as you started talking about Black's Law Dictionary and stuff. And then we just cut you all up with straight truth. The Queen of Heaven. Who's the Queen of Heaven, people? Who does the Catholics say the Queen of Heaven is?
Mary Mother Hare.
Hell, Mary. How many times you got to hear the word hell? Hell. Oh, but Whitey changed the definition of it to mean praise.
Right.
Wow.
Hell Hitler.
Nuts, man.
Hell Hitler.
Oh, shit. But we don't know the Gentiles, all of them are the same. They just disguise that. They just put a name on tyranny and.
What are you talking about? Hitler was Jesus. Because when Jesus comes back, man, he's gonna be like Hitler on your ass.
No, Daddy, the guy with the really fucked up hair is Jesus. Look at him. He's not scary or anything. I'd leave my kids with him. Yeah. That guy, he doesn't look like a old pervert that likes other men and boys. Oh. Y'all fucking are nuts, man.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
We just blew up religion. We just blew up religion and government being separate. Right here. We just read it to you.
They're not.
I don't know. How hard are you going to deny reality?
They're not. They're one and the same.
Deny.
They're
one and the same. The Pink Panther. Do not worship like the heathen, people, to be seen by men in the synagogues, in the churches. Don't make for yourself
idols.
Idols. I always like to I'll let you. Here we go. Oh, flat Earth. Oh. Commandments, people. I know those are just for shits and giggles to the Christians.
What are you talking about? Jesus came so we didn't have to pay any attention to those things.
No shit. Man, I can't believe God wasted his breath on telling us things that matter. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
When he said don't fornicate and don't drink and don't party and don't whore around, he didn't mean it.
What makes crazy? The fearsome foursome. Victim identity, entitlement, control freakery, emotional reasoning. What's emotional reasoning mean, people? It means just compromising with the nutbags of the world because they're right, because their feelings tell them that they are.
Yeah, you can't be quiet anymore, people. You need to start shoving shit down, man, people's throats when they're fucking out of line. You need to start stepping up, man. If a parent can't
Yes.
fucking discipline their child when the child's over there, just acting amuck in a social service or just completely out of line, man, and the parent just keeps going over there and saying, "Stop doing that, stop doing that," you need to go over there and smack the shit out of that parent.
Yep.
And then smack the shit out of the fucking kid. And then the kid will fucking understand that you're acting out of line. Hey, kid, watch this. That's your mom. Now watch this. That's you.
Yeah, the mom knows everything. Vain threats. Constantly vain threats. I'm going to take your iPhone away if you don't quit, Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that, what does that do? Teaches the child that you're weak.
Yep.
You're a weak
and that
parent.
They can manipulate, and that they can use manipulation to gain whatever they want.
Yeah.
Just like their mommies use, though. You know, like I said, no fault divorce, man. Classic. That was the true breakdown of the family implemented right there. No fault for anything. So we're not going to listen to God.
I got some no fault insurance.
No fault insurance. Oh, I love it. How's that work? Yeah, it's nobody's fault. No, it's nobody's. Nobody. Fuck. All right, brother. Love you, man. Dude, it felt. Hey, all praise, all glory, all honor, and all worship to our one and only Creator, the Lord Almighty, the Maker of heaven and earth. It felt good, brother, to pump out some truth with you again, man. All praises.
Yeah. All praise. Much love. Thanks for having me on your show.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure.
Oh, dude, absolutely, man. Anytime, bro. It's a beautiful thing to have a brother that'll speak truth and stand firm against the establishment. Oh, the establishment. The
corporation, the foundation, the insinuation of the debilitation of the operation of the failing nation.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, America. Yay, we like to go. I'm pinning this board, man. And I'm pinning it up with where America likes to go and just steal resources from everybody. I'm really struggling to find a place where they haven't gone. Oh, part of the USSR, the old Russia. But other than that, they've pretty much gone everywhere. There's your Marshall Islands where they dropped all the nuclear shit on those people. Used them as guinea pigs for nuclear combustion, man. That's disgusting. But don't hold any shame, people. No, it doesn't matter.
I have no regrets of what our country has done.
None.
But I wash my hands of their fucking blood. I don't want anything to do with what they got. This is why I don't want anything to do with any riches of this fucking country anymore. Fuck money.
Yep.
Fuck it.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Because it's all wicked, dirty.
Money.
Money, materials, everything, folks. Yep, that's why white man has had to go from continent to continent, because wherever he's at, sin resonated deeply, so God quit blessing that land. So then he had to go somewhere else and go grab their resources and shit and steal them and bring them back and then tell them, no, we're taking this from you, but we're not going to give you anything in return because we're unjust, just like our family courts, everything. So
look at this. Rich Fleming. America has done more good in the world than bad. You just know that's a motherfucking shill.
Yep.
Hey, Rich. Rich. You little bitch. Rich, get the fuck out of here, man. We hate fucking America. Okay, you little Scottish bitch. Get the fuck out of here, man. You little America.
Yeah.
Your fucking country's weak too, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, Richard.
Yep.
We don't do fucking countries. We worship the creator, man. America's a dead fucking country, pal. I'm fucking from a country.
Yep.
Fuck this country, bitch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, and yours too, you little Scottish Dutch queer. Good one.
There he goes. His feelings. There goes his feelings. We don't care about your fucking wife.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Big sweetheart. Who you talking about? Your mommy?
No, his fudge packing whore he's laying down with. He's a Scottish. He's a Scottish man.
Oh,
Yeah.
America.
Yes.
He
Well,
speaks
Richard,
the balls of America.
when you wake
the
up and the
balls of
scales are
America.
from your eyes, pal, then you'll understand what bitterness is, bro. And why the scales are on your eyes, you're going to burn. Oh, he calls us Christians. No, that's the helmet. Is that your gladiator helmet? We sound like Christians.
You sound like Christians.
You just know that's a shill. I have a chance.
This is a funny show. I love it. Hey, Rich. Hey, Richie Rich. He's got the Pope's Fleming in his throat. Idiot.
Well,
What an idiot.
he needs to suck some seed.
All right, brother. Yeah, he does. He likes to.
All right, brother.
He's got American. I bet he puts on his American flag boxers and walks around his house in them.
His Scottish boxers. Half American, half Scottish.
Yeah, Scottish.
Fully beast.
I wear my half American tighty whities proud. Yay! Fucking idiot, traitor.
Hey,
He doesn't even know the definition of the term traitor.
No, I'm glad he came in, man. That was fun. That gave me a laugh for the day, man. Thanks, Rich.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, brother. Let's. I'll hit you up later or tomorrow.
All right, brother. Talk to you later.
All right, man. God bless.
You too. All praise and
blessings
glory to the Most High.
to the Almighty Lord, Maker of heaven and earth.
Damn
All
straight.
right, shalom.
Shalom.